So today I'm gonna have a little bit different of a video. It's just gonna be kind of me venting about something that like really bothers me. So I don't know if most of you guys don't know, but I was doing Lyft for a certain amount of time, and that was kind of like my side job to supplement my other job. So I was doing that for a really long time, just making side money. You do make some pretty decent money to pay your bills with Lyft. Even though like some things aren't fair, like say I drive a half hour to pick someone up and they're only going 5 minutes, I only get paid from where that person is to where I drop them off. I don't get paid to drive to them. So that's kind of like unfair sometimes. But yeah, so basically I lost Lyft completely, and I'll tell you guys that story. So I was coming home from my other job, but I didn't have work the next day, so I was gonna pick up a few hours and do Lyft. So I got a request on my phone, and we'll say his name is Jared. So I got a request from Jared, and Jared, I accepted the ride, and then he canceled. Then he called me back, and I accepted it. Again, I didn't think anything of it. And then I went to pick him up, everything was fine, and then I went to drop him off at his location, which mind you was only about 3 minutes away from where he lived. And I was on the road, like where I dropped him off, I parked on the road, and he asked me to go in the driveway. And the driveway for this apartment building was extremely tiny, like, and it was barely plowed, but I went in there anyways because I was like, wasn't really thinking about it. And then he came out, and I had the hardest time reversing out of there, and I started to drive forward, like deeper into the driveway, because there was another apartment building. So I thought if I went further, like it just kind of went around the building, but it didn't go around. So I got stuck in a hole, and I had to reverse, and then I ended up slamming the back of my car on the side of the apartment building, and my bumper fell off. And then he's in the back, and he's like, oh shit, and he's texting his friend or something. And my bumper wasn't that damaged, but it was damaged enough that it was going to be something that I ended up having to fix out of my pocket. So I dropped him off at his apartment with my bumper slightly hanging off a little bit, and then he thanks me and says, have a good night. When I get home, after I had to buy duct tape to put my bumper on temporarily, when I got home, he found me on Facebook, and he said to me, I'm gonna get you fired, you, and then he used the P word. Mind you, he is fine. He got home fine. He was perfectly safe. I don't know why he had to go on Facebook and do that. So I called Lyft to report the accident, which I should have never done. So they deactivated my account. They said until they looked into everything. I ended up fixing my car and everything, and then I emailed them to find out what's going on, and they said they came to the conclusion they were going to permanently deactivate my account because of what happened. And I was like, that's not fair. I had to fix my car. He was perfectly fine. I've been doing Lyft since the middle of last year, and I have a good bit of people that I give rides, and I had good reviews and stuff. And they just, like, it goes to show you how big corporations, they don't care about the people that work for them. They only care about themselves and making money and not helping you out. And even though I ended up fixing my car myself, they don't have any regard towards that. So it just goes to show you, like, in the long run, just like how small and insignificant you are to such corporations like this. And I just find it to be completely unfair, because what if that was my only job? And even though that job did help me out a lot with bills and stuff, it's still not right. And I still find like that's completely messed up what Lyft did to me. And I was researching online, they do that to a lot of people. So if you get like in an accident and stuff and you tell them you're done, they just deactivate your account. And I find that you get punished for doing the right thing, and that's not cool. So yeah, that was basically my little rant on here. I just wanted to get that out there, inform other people of what goes on. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions about that situation, definitely leave it below. It's definitely frustrating, but like I believe like when one door closes, it's because a better door is opening. So if anything happens to you guys, it's always because something else better is coming. So just always keep in mind there's always going to be better opportunities, and sometimes that's why things don't work out the way that you want it to, is because something else is coming. So thank you guys for watching my video.